My name is SkuxxSD or Skuxx, most preferably Spencer, and I am a Twitch affiliate, TikTok content creator, and overall lover of video games. Oh, they're close. One up top. I knocked one. I'm ulting. There's gonna be one coming behind us, Dalton. He went up top. Okay? Yes, it's one guy. Gibby's broke. Down two.
Spencer, are you fucking muted? I haven't heard of you.
I was. Sorry. I can't remember the exact day that I started streaming, but I know that back when Fortnite was just getting started, before it had like season passes and battle passes and stuff, I threw up just a couple Fortnite streams just kind of messing around, but I really started taking it seriously about 3.5 years ago. Started streaming during Call of Duty World War II era, during that game's life cycle, and I've just been going hard at it ever since, really. I mainly started streaming because, video games have always been my main hobby. They've always been the thing that I always gravitate towards doing. I've had different phases in my life when I like to do different things, but gaming has always been the one constant. From the first time I ever picked up a Nintendo 64 controller and played Excite Bike 64, I've been absolutely addicted to video games. And I was a fan of watching streamers, so I was like, hell, I'll give it a shot, and I did, and here we are, almost 4 years later. Oh, I broke his ankles. He had no idea where I went. I can't really nail down one like for sure inspiration. I know that the day I made my Twitch account, which I just looked for, I started recording this, was May 31st, 2013. So I'm coming up on 10 years on the account that I have. The first person I ever followed was Nadeshot, or Optic Nadeshot back in the day. And I was still pretty into the YouTube thing back then, watched a lot of YouTube videos. That was mainly like the source of content back then. But the person that I really started watching very religiously is a guy named Bams, or Bam. I know him as Bam. He calls himself Bams now, but he was PZ_Bam back in the day. He was kind of the guy that was the first person to take the time to kind of instruct me and guide me on how to get started, because I had never really known anybody that would like break down how to like set up OBS and do all that stuff. So he was the guy. If I had to say somebody, I would have to say Bam. Guy Fieri, the chef, just came into my chat.
How'd you die?
What mainly brought me to the Wolves was just like the overall professionalism and seriousness of the organization itself. I've been paying attention to, the gaming community for a long time, and a lot of these smaller teams, they don't really take things seriously. It's just a bunch of friends. It's basically just a big friend group, and everyone just sends their Twitch links and their YouTube links and their TikTok links in there, and everyone just, goes and mutually likes and retweets and stuff like that. And it's not really like an organization that people take seriously. This is something that my overall goal, my overall dream is to eventually do this someday for a living, and I need people that match that same mindset. Very hard to find that. Everyone says they want to do it, but when they realize the work that it takes to put in, because this is not easy to do, a lot of them, they give it a year and they just give up. And obviously the people behind the scenes here at the Wolves, they take this stuff seriously enough that this is something that they're passionate about, that they want to do forever, and our mindsets line up fully in that regard. So that's mainly what brought me to the Wolves.